Hi, my name is Alexander Frank. I'm a classically trained tenor. I sing choral, opera, oratorio, solo, whatever. Anybody who asks me to sing, I'll sing. I love singing. I love singing tenor, but sometimes I just want to sing lower, So what I'm trying to do here is extend my tenor range down an entire octave and sing in the bass 2 choral range. I am singing in a concert in about 7 weeks, the Shvedov Liturgy. Shvedov was a contemporary of Rachmaninoff. If you know anything about Russian music at that era, it features some incredibly low bass notes, C2, even lower sometimes. So we have people in the group who can sing those notes with their full voices, which is incredible, but you can never really have enough volume down in the lowest register. In a choral setting, you always have to kind of adjust everybody else back so people can hear those notes. So I would like to at least have the opportunity to add my voice at some certain key sections to pump up the volume down there. So I have experimented with different low singing techniques before, but more in the context of singing 2 notes at once, which is very interesting to me, like the Tuvan throat singing technique, Kargara. I was aware that the Russian tradition had this thing called octavists, which are just basses who sing the bass notes but 1 octave lower, exactly like a string bass would in an orchestra. So I had thought these people were just people with incredible voices, which is true, but also there is a technique, apparently, that you can learn, that anybody can learn, to sing 1 octave lower. So on YouTube, it's called the Subharmonic vocal technique. For the next 7 weeks or so, I'm going to be practicing up this technique to try to get it good enough that I can do it in the concert. Even if the director won't let me, I want to at least be able to do it because it's fun and interesting to me. Success for this project is going to be 2 things. First of all, that my technique and practice does not affect my normal tenor range. I am a professional singer. I need to be able to sing. I'm singing in this concert as a tenor, so I have to deliver on that. So safety first. Second thing is I want to be able to produce a low bass note that's not just a rumble, that produces a distinct, clear pitch that sounds like just a normal bass 2 singing. All right, so here we're gonna try it. So the normally lowest that I can sing, that I would ever sing like in public, is a D. Ah. So I'm not gonna explain the subharmonic technique right now. There are videos out there. I'll probably get into it later. But this is what I'm going to try to do is get a pure D2 and a pure C2 just from singing my You can kind of hear it transition from a rumbly, gravelly into a pure. That's what I'm going for. It's kind of popping in and out. It's hard to get. Not necessarily hard, it's just something that I've never done. So it's sort of developing a new way of speaking with the false vocal folds vibrating other parts of your vocal tract that aren't just the pure vocal folds. So what you hear a little bit of subharmonic technique is it emphasizes the note directly below, an octave below what you're singing. Then it actually follows the overtone series even lower. So sometimes you'll hear a a fifth down below, a fifth down from that with this G, a lot like G, a G1. That's pretty good. You can get there from sort of clearing your throat. That's vibrating too much and you get a whole bunch of interference down there. You can focus that in and just let the larynx vibrate on its own. And that's what creates the audible subharmonics, the more pure tones, the more musical tones. That was like 2 octaves down. C1. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to phonate on the right pitch. And then, since I've only been doing this for less than a week now, figure out sort of what's vibrating and what muscle control I have to isolate those particular vibrations. And it's hard. It's tricky. You can hear the little crackle coming in. And that's what I'm trying to feel. Not that it's bad, it's just not what I want for this particular project. And if I can figure out how to control the octave and then maybe add the fifth purposefully, I mean, that'd be really exciting, a bonus as well. That was good. So I'm doing D because that's what I've sort of found is my resonant, my easy, the easiest note to get it on. So I will start there and then try to branch out up and down. The goal is not to just sing a single note, but to sing maybe a little bit of a line. There's one particular line in this that I'm sort of working for in this shred off piece. I haven't figured out exactly how to make it. It's like moving my mouth, moving the tongue position, stretching the throat, opening the throat, relaxing the throat. Not quite sure. I'm getting more consistent over even just a few days of practicing, but I'm not 100% sure why. All right. Well, that's where I am now. I'm going to continue practicing and check in a week and see if I've made any progress. Thank you for watching.